Hello everybody and welcome to the channel Crossing of Spiritual Streams. My name's Tandra and today we have our daily messages from Spirit. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. And if you're somebody who's been with our channel before, thank you so much for coming back. Alright, we do have our messages here. We have Pile 1, Pile 2, and Pile 3. Now it is best to go with your gut instinct in deciding which pile to watch. Whichever one's pulling you in the most, that's the one that should have the messages for you. Remember, these are timeless readings. So whenever you run across this and you feel compelled to watch it, there should be a message for you from Spirit. Okay, we're going to give you some time to reflect on the piles. And then when you decide which pile is best for you to watch, you can go to the description and there will be a link, a timestamp for each pile. And then we'll see you at your pile. Hello, Pile 1, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. All right, now remember, these are timeless readings if you miss the introduction, so whenever you run across this reading, if you feel compelled to watch it, you should watch it. So we have your messages here. We also have our oracle spheres. So you can be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to, and we will be doing that as well. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say for us today. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. This is an interesting message. It's okay. First of all, I feel like Spirit wants you to know that the hard work that you're putting into a project is going to pay off. Okay, that your hard work is definitely worth the effort. You're going to get something back out of it. It's not going to be in vain. It's not going to be for nothing. So if there's something that you've been working very hard towards, been putting a lot of time and effort into, Spirit wants you to know that you're going to reap the benefits of that. Okay, but there's a second kind of message involved with this as well, in that Spirit wants you to be a little bit protective of the information involved. Like, for instance, I'm going to try to give an example here. Let's say you're working on something for work. Let's say you have a job somewhere, you're working on a project, there's something you're working on. It is possible that some of your work could get stolen before you have a chance to present it, or somebody could misuse it or do something else with it. This is true even if you're not working on a project for work. If this is something you're doing at home, Spirit just wants you to be slightly careful about the information related to the project or what you're doing with it, that until you're complete with whatever it is you're doing, or until you're ready to launch it, or whatever this might be, because it's different for each of you, whatever it is, but they want you to be slightly protective of the information surrounding it, like maybe when you're going to launch, or how you produced what you did, or if, let's say, it's a new business that you're getting ready to start, maybe it's a good idea to protect the idea that, you know, what your idea is, or that you're going to do it, or when you're going to, post a website for it, or that kind of thing. If it's for a job and there's something you're working at a job, it's possible somebody else might try to take credit for it, or get a hold of the information before you could do something with it. Or there's even a possibility, and I don't know how much you'd be able to affect this, but there's even a possibility that somebody might misuse whatever it is that you're working on. And I don't know how you would stop that from happening necessarily, because I don't know exactly what it is that you're working on, but that's the energy that we're getting out there. That's what Spirit wants you to know, is that you need to be somewhat protective of your ideas or of your work or of what's happening or what's going on with this, okay? So that's kind of your double message there. All right, let's go on to our oracle spheres and let's get an answer to your question. All right, now how this works, if you've not ever done it before, is you think of a question that has a yes or no type of answer involved with it. So it needs to be kind of a close-ended kind of question like that. Then we have 3 different stands. We have gold, silver, and green. You pick which stand you would like to get your answer on, and then we go out and we get your answers. All right, the number 1, gold, is a yes. Number 2, silver, is a not sure. And the number 3, green, is also a not sure. Now, the not sures to me usually mean either the question wasn't stated very clearly, or there's some things that need to be played out first before an answer can be given, because, it might change the circumstances a little bit. So number 1, gold, is a yes. Number 2, silver, is a not sure. And a number 3, green's also a not sure. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had some useful information. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up, leave us comments in the comments section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, please share our channel with your friends and family. We do have a unique link. It is listed in the description. You can copy and paste it. You can send it out to your friends and family. You can put it on your social media accounts, however you'd like to do it. But that's very helpful. It's helping the channel grow. The channel's starting to grow really well over the last couple weeks. And we want to say thank you so much for all of you that have participated in that and helping us with that. And thank you in advance for doing it again. All right. Also, do check out our other videos. We have lots of timeless tarot on lots of topics. And we also do these daily readings as well. We do the other videos at least once a week, so we have a lot of them out there, and we have more coming up in the pipeline. So we look forward to seeing you in other videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. We have your messages here, as well as our oracle spheres, so you could be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. And we'll get those here in just a moment. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say today. We got the King of Swords, the Magician, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. My goodness. The first thing I want to say is the time is right. Okay. The time is ripe, even. I'm thinking of plucking something or harvesting something, because the energy I'm getting here with this reading is there is something out there that you've been wanting to manifest, but it's also an idea that you've had. Okay, so it's not just, oh, I would like to have this. This is something that's a really cool idea, and I would like to get it off the ground, or I'd like to implement it, or I'd like to put it into force in my life. Okay, so it's that kind of energy. It's not just, oh, I would like to have blank. It's a little bit more involved in that. So basically, there's some sort of idea out there of something that you've really been wanting to implement into your life, or really want to have incorporated into your life or bring into your life. And it's going to make you feel a lot better about things. It's going to make you feel really, really good. And now is the time for you to actually be able to do that and be able to manifest that. You have all of the energies it takes to make that happen. You have a king, a queen, and the magician. The magician's the ultimate manifester. So you've got that on your side to be able to manifest it. You have the King of Swords, so he can fight for what you want and what you need in your life. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so, she's in charge of earthly matters and, things of this earth and practical things. and those kind of things. So you basically have the trifecta here of being able to pull these things into your life that you want. Now's the right energy to do it. Now's the right time to do it. Spirit says go for it. Now is the time to manifest things. If you're not sure how to manifest things into your life, or if you don't know much about the law of attraction or other things, I suggest you go out to YouTube or the internet and type in law of attraction or Abraham Hicks or some other things like that. There's some kind of rules to follow to help manifest things into your life. You could also type in manifestation rules or how to manifest or other things like that, and you can get some really cool information. And whichever resonates with you the most, or whatever works with you, and you think you could do something with it, that's what I would follow, and that's what I would do. Because there's lots of different ways people manifest things. There's lots of different kind of ways they go about doing it, and I would kind of look into it and find out whatever works best for you, because Spirit says that now's the time to go for it. Now is it. You've got it. Okay? And that sounds exciting, being able to pull something into your life you've been wanting or doing, so that's really great. All right, we're going to go move on to our oracle spheres. And how this works is you think of a yes or no question that you can get an answer to. You have 3 stands to choose from. You have gold, silver, and green. You pick which stand you would like to get your answers on, and then we'll go out and we'll get your answers. All right, the number 1 gold is probable. Number 2, silver's a not sure. And then a number 3, green's a yes. Now, the not sures to me can mean either that the question wasn't stated very clearly, or that something has to be played out first before an answer can be known. So that's what I think of when I think of the not sures. All right, so number 1, gold's probable. Number 2, silver's a not sure. And a number 3, green's a yes. So there's your oracle sphere answers for today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. We really hope you had some messages that were useful to you. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up and give us comments in the comments section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Also, please share the channel. We have a unique URL. It is listed in the description. You can copy and paste it, and you can send it out to your friends and family on social media or through text messaging or email, any way that works for you to get the message out to them so somebody else can check us out too. We appreciate all of you that have been doing that for us. The channel has been growing, and we very much appreciate that. Also, do check out our other videos on the channel. We have lots of timeless tarot videos on lots of different topics. There's bound to be some out there that would be of interest to you. They're much more in depth than the daily readings. We do the daily ones every day, but we also do the others at least once a week. So we look forward to seeing you again in other videos. And may the stars guide your path. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 3, and welcome to your daily messages from Spirit. We do have these daily messages. We also have your oracle spheres, so you can be thinking of your yes or no question that you can get an answer to. And we will be doing that here too. So let's see what messages we have today. We have the Wheel. We have the 7 of Cups. And the Hierophant. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Because if you had wanted to see one of the other piles, if you weren't sure which pile to watch, maybe you should watch one of the others too, but the message is almost exactly the same in that you can, well, okay, I guess the message isn't exactly the same, it's similar. Right now is the time for you to start manifesting some of the things that you want. Okay? You have the power that it takes to do so. it's time for you to start doing that. Now, here's the thing, though. The Seven of Cups energy is one of those that can be a little bit kind of good or bad in a lot of ways, however you would like to look at that. The Wheel of Fortune can also be that way, in that the Wheel of Fortune can turn, like if your things are going really, really well, it can turn and things start doing not as well. If it's doing not so good, it can turn to be more favorable and start doing really well. The Seven of Cups energy, it is possible to manifest things in our lives that sometimes we don't necessarily want, but we've pulled them towards us anyway because of the law of attraction. We've attracted some things to us that are a lot more scary, or things that we don't really want in our lives, that kind of thing. So what the message is from Spirit is, now is definitely a time that you can manifest some things into your life that you would like to see. Okay? That you could definitely get some things in your life that you would like to implement into it. But it's a good idea to be careful how you go about doing so, because you could manifest some things that you don't really want. Okay? So I'm going to give you the same advice I gave the other pile that dealt with manifestation, in that if you're not sure a lot about how to manifest things or how to get the things in your life that you'd like to have, if that's something you haven't really studied up on much or don't know much about, I would recommend going out and typing into either YouTube or on a search engine or something about law of attraction, Abraham Hicks, how to manifest, other search terms like that. Do searches like that. There's lots of different ways you can manifest things into your life, or different rules that people follow, or different ways that they go about doing it, different tips and tricks that some people have for it. There's everything from vision boards to, meditation on it. There's, all these different things. So I would recommend that if you're not very familiar with that kind of thing, is to go out there and type that in. Whatever resonates with you the most, whatever, you read about it, you go, oh yeah, I like that. That's what you should go ahead and follow and do that, because you don't want to bring things into your life that you don't really want, or your nightmarish things or the bad things. And that is possible to do if we put out the wrong energies into the universe, because like attracts like. Energy is one of those things that never dissipates. It just changes form. So when we're putting it out there into the universe, when we're reaping that energy back in, sometimes we reap it in with the same type of energy involved with it, positive or negative. So sometimes that happens. So it's a good idea to go out there and look into those things and do that. But Spirit does want you to know that now is a good time to start manifesting some things and start turning your fortunes around a little bit, making things happen for you that you would really like to have happen. Spirit's there with you and for you with this. Your Spirit team is there to help you with this. That kind of energy, okay? All right. Let's do our oracle spheres. Basically, how this works is you think of a yes or no type of question that you would like to get an answer to, and then you pick a stand. We have different stands here. We have gold, silver, and green. You decide which stand you'd like to get your answers on, and then we'll go out and we'll get our answers. All right. The number 1 gold is a probable. Number 2, silver's a not now. And number 3, green, is a yes. Alright, so number 1, gold, is a probable. Number 2, silver's a not now. And a number 3, green's a yes. So there are your oracle sphere answers. Alright, guys, please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Share the channel with your friends and family. We do have that unique URL listed in the description that you can copy and paste and send out there to everybody to check us out. Also, please remember to subscribe to the channel and check out our other videos. We do our daily messages from Spirit, but we also have other videos that we put out that are timeless tarot readings. We put those out at least once a week. Different ones of those, and there's over 100 of them on the channel right now with lots of different topics, and so those might be of use to you as well. So please check those out. Alright guys, we look forward to seeing you again in future videos, and may the stars guide your path. Bye bye.